McLaren P1 Successor won't chase EV hypercar power figures. McLaren CEO Michael Leiters has shared more details on the forthcoming McLaren P1 Successor, telling Autocar that the electric replacement will vastly differ from the current crop of battery-powered hypercars. The Woking-based automaker doesn't want heavy and stupendously overpowered supercars. That's not what McLaren does. We want to make a car that is comparable to the 750S weight-wise. We don't need 2,000 horsepower. We are working on concepts for that, we are exploring that, and we have really exciting ideas around that. But it has to outperform what we do on an ice, said the CEO. When Leiters speaks about outperforming the company's combustion engine offerings, he's not referring to outright speed. Several electric supercars provide those kinds of thrills. Instead, McLaren wants future electric vehicles to possess exemplary dynamic capabilities. While he didn't share an exact date, McLaren CEO suggested the electric P1 replacement will be ready maybe at the end of the decade. It seems the automaker's first EV will be a vehicle from the Ultimate series, with the tech seen in the forthcoming model then passed down to the Super and GT series vehicles. In general, I think the best way to introduce a new technology is top-down. Previously, a McLaren spokesperson told CarBuzz that we have previously said that there will be a successor to the P1, but can't give any specific details beyond it will not be here before 2024 at the earliest. Even though McLaren is looking into electric vehicles, the company says there is no customer demand for high-performance EVs. That doesn't mean the automaker can sit back and focus on ICE vehicles. No, but we have to be careful, answered Leiters when asked whether clients have inquired about EVs. Times are changing, and we have to prepare for new times. The success of the 750S shows our customers love ICE cars, but maybe there are other customers, and they're interested in other stuff. But before you roll your eyes at the idea of an electric McLaren, the automaker is looking at alternatives. Like Toyota and BMW, the company believes there isn't one solution to the climate crisis. Leiters mentioned e-fuels specifically and noted that he welcomes the EU's proposal that makes a case for synthetic fuel. For a use case like we have, low volume and low mileage, you have to invest so much in the emissions in the production of an electric vehicle. How can we recover that in our life cycle? It doesn't make sense, right? So I think it's very important to always consider the environment and the circumstances in which you are making decisions, added Leiters. But before an electric McLaren arrives, or one that runs on e-fuels, the automaker will introduce a hybridized V8 engine.